Hey Facebook Live, how's it going? Just want to give it a second here before I get started. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a blessed day. And again, always I like to start with, if I can't see you and I don't shout you out, I'm not dissing you, it's just, I just can't see you on my Facebook. But I appreciate everyone taking your time to watch this. Coming out of your busy day is important. And if you get to watch this live, awesome. If you have a chance to watch this later, even better. But please, if it resonates with you, please like, please share, please comment. And because I know these things are given to me to share to you. And one of the topics, one of my mentors told me long time ago that really changed my life. And I told this story when I opened for Les Brown at the Tampa Theater. Was he said, you're all over the place. And I said, what do you mean? He said, I could tell you if you're going to be successful by just looking at your cell phone. And at the time I'm thinking, well, I have an iPhone, right? I'm abundant, right? I got the Steve Jobs thing going on. So yeah, I should be good. So he looks at my phone, but he says, let me see your YouTube. I said, sure. I showed him my YouTube channel. Or my search results on my YouTube channel. Then I showed him my Facebook. He looked at my feed on my Facebook. They looked at my Instagram and looked at my feed on my Instagram. And he said, okay, after looking at your cell phone feed, what you promote, I could tell you're not going to be successful. And I said, what do you mean? Like, what? That blew me back. Like, what do you mean? He said, you're all over the place. He says, I can tell by what you put out through your words, through your thoughts, through your actions, what you're aligned with. And you're not aligned completely because you are first talking about some hip-hop stuff, and then you talk about the news, and then now you're talking about girls, and now you're talking about making money, and now you're talking about spirituality, and now you're talking about religion. You're all over the place. Who are you? And if you don't know who you are, you'll never get what you want. Like James Allen said, we don't get what we want, we get what we are. And he said, Rich, you don't know who you are. And I had a friend that asked me once, he's like, Rich, how long are you going to be on the fence? This was years ago, I think about 10 years ago, maybe 2010, 2009, when I finally made the decision. And he said, how long are you going to be on the fence? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you're walking on both ends. You're on the fence. Half of you is living the hip-hop kind of crazy hood life, and the other side of you wants to be the spiritual guy that wants to embrace in positivity. He said, how long are you going to be riding the fence? At some point, you're going to have to choose who you're going to be. Make the decision of who you're going to be and align yourself completely with that person. See, the problem is we're all over the place with our alignment. And what I say true alignment is when your thoughts match the words you speak, which match the feelings that you have, that matches your actions. That is the fastest way to manifest and attract anything that you want in your life. But if you look at your feed, it will tell you what you're going to be about. Because if you're attracting multiple different things, nothing's going to get to you. At least anything that you really want. I had to learn that. I had to align myself. I remember when I finally made the decision, I used to wear a lot of baggy clothes, big sweaters, fitted hats, and everything like that. I remember when I finally made the decision, I went into my closet, grabbed a garbage bag, and I dumped all of my clothes that didn't represent the successful person I wanted to be. The baggy clothes, the sneakers, everything that did not represent where I was going. I put it in a trash bag and I threw it out. That was symbolic for me. That was the change of shift. It says, I'm no longer this person. I have to find who I'm going to be. And when my mentor finally, about a year, 2 years later, he looked at my feed, he said, okay, now this is somebody that's going to be successful. He looked at my YouTube channels like Napoleon Hill, Eric Thomas, Les Brown, Jack Canfield, Robert Greene, Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn. Everything was motivation. Everything was motivation. Everything that make money increase, real estate, everything was focused. Everything that I was searching for in my feed was focused. Then check my Facebook. What are you promoting out? Quotes, inspirational talks, inspirational feeds. And so he said, okay, now we're aligned. Now you're putting out you are. Not what you want, but what you are. Check my Instagram, same thing. He said, okay, now we're talking. He said, now you're aligned. You're not all over the place. Many of us are all over the place. You talk about this, but then you contradict yourself at the same time. I want a relationship. Where them hoes at? You know what I mean? Friends, I had that, man. It's like, man, Rich, I really admire you. You're in a good relationship, man. But the same called me and said, hey, man, I got some girls tonight. You're not aligned. When I started to align myself with a relationship, I stopped going out. I stopped chasing tail. I stopped looking for fast girls. I had an exact list of who I wanted. And if you did not fit that criteria, it's platonic. I'm sorry. We would say, hey, I appreciate you digging me, but I have a mission. I have exactly what I want. And I won't settle until I get exactly what I want. And trust me, you will be tested. I remember when I finally made that commitment to say, I'm only going to get what I want. I'm not even going to entertain anything else. I started getting calls out the woodwork. Girls, fast girls, who are like, hey, you want to hang out tonight? Or hey, what you doing tonight? And I'm like, nah, I can't kick it with you. Sorry. It just doesn't align with me anymore. It doesn't align with me anymore. And as soon as I got aligned, again, alignment is when your thoughts matches your words, matches the feelings, and matches your actions. When all four are aligned, everything is in alignment. You ever see, a car, right? When you take your car to get aligned, what do? They just want to make sure the tires, all four tires, are exactly 90 degrees. Why? It's a smoother ride. One wheel is not leaning this way and you're all wobbly. Everything is aligned, going to the same direction. That's why I came out with my book, Destiny on Purpose, to show you single-minded focus. That's why I promote. It's my whole philosophy. Single-minded focus. Not here, not there, but single. It said in the good book, let my eye be single, and my whole body fills with light. That means energy, powerful vibration energy comes when you're aligned, when your eye is single, when everything is one-track mind. You ever see a guy, he said, man, that guy has a one-track mind. He's always looking for tail. But he's focused. At least he's focused. So if you want to be this impactful person, only think in impactful ways. Raise your elevation and only promote, put out there to the universe, to the world, for people to see you. One thing. If you go to my page, you see one thing. You know who Rich Fontaine is. If you go to my YouTube, one thing. You know who Rich Fontaine is. If you go to my Instagram, one thing, you know who I am, because I only promote one thing. I'm not one person on Monday and another person on Friday. I'm not saying, hey, don't worry about stuff, and I'm sitting here stressing at home. No, I'm one single person. That means if you meet me, you know me. Because I don't wobble. Trust me, ask my wife. And she's like, when he's focused, he's only one-track mind. Because single-minded focus is your way to the prosperity, to the life, to the joy that you truly want. That's what my mentor told me. He said, Rich, stop being all over the place. Be one. That's integrity. Miles Monroe taught me this the other day. He said, integrity is to be integrated as one. Not one person on Monday and another person on Friday, but one. And if you could be one person at all times, at all aspects of your life, you will start to attract and manifest. Why? Because you do not get what you want. You get what you are. And what you are has to be single. That's integrity. That's wholeness. If I look at your page and you're one way on the weekends and another way at work, I won't trust you. Why? Because I know you won't be successful. It's a blow to the gut. It's the truth. That's what my mentor told me. And I've been following that advice ever since. And ever since I see my life change. When my eye been single, my whole body filled with light. Again, this is Rich Fontaine. You could agree with me or not agree with me. But either way, I feel this was a successful conversation. Debbie, thank you. Spot on. I appreciate it. It's what I've learned. You can't be one way one time and another way another time. Be one. Be integrated. Have integrity. Stop. Stop saying, positive things, and then you're posting news, negative stuff. Stop it. Stop it. Figure out who you are. That is my mission for you today, for this week, for this life, is figure out who you are and be that. Choose that. Only that. Because when your eye is single, everything starts to vibrate. Everything starts to attract. Love is love. I appreciate all of you. Hope this served you well. Please like, please share, please comment. Namaste.